Hey class, sorry I couldn't be there today. I had a field trip. But I'm going to be talking about the stakeholders for our group and how they could have been affected. Depending on whether the story is in an area like Shippensburg or an area like Philadelphia, could vary on how the stakeholders are affected. If the stakeholders, including the police force, the family, the friends, and maybe even some of the close significant others of the victim of this child could be affected. Also, the advertisers that advertise for the newspaper itself, um, the suspect, which we don't take into as much consideration because we are trying to get the truth out here in this story, and also the public and how they would react. So if this was an area like Shippensburg and we had the stakeholders that I just mentioned in this case, the public obviously would definitely be affected because something like this would be a huge breaking story in Shippensburg. So the public would want to know what's going on, and once they got these pictures, if we put the one on the front fold like we said, and the other one inside, the more graphic one on the inside, Shippensburg would be a little caught off guard with that picture on the outside, although it is a very also conservative area, so we have to take that into account. The advertisers may not want their ads next to that gruesome picture in the Shippensburg area. In the Philadelphia, we say area as well, they may not want their picture there. Also, the victim, we want to be taking care of the victim, as it says in the NPPA rules that they have for photographers. So we want to make sure that we're staying with those code of ethics and definitely trying to look out for the victim as well as the victim's close significant others, and at the same time get the news out, which is essentially the ethical dilemma. If we take a look at the police force, no matter what happens, they will look good. They do look like they're helping this girl, and they try to get to the bottom of it. So the police force will have good public relations, as we say. Also, if we take a look at the newspaper itself, it could lose a little, I guess, credibility, as the local news station is publishing or broadcasting the story and broadcasting who knows what on the TV. It didn't even say in the case study, but as a newspaper, I think we need to be a little bit more considerate. TV's going like this, newspaper, people can sit and read, and I think that also could affect it. Now, in the bigger areas like Philadelphia, we definitely won't have to worry as much because this wouldn't be the hugest story on the page. There may be a little, what I would like to call, sliver of a news story on the side to say, hey, there's pictures and more on the inside and C2 or whatever. But a lot of people don't actually open the newspaper. Be surprised as soon as people don't do that, but also those pictures would be on the inside, both of them. So that would be a little nicer for the victims' families. And all these would affect online as well. We plan on publishing both pictures online that are available for people to look at because it is newsworthy, because this doesn't happen every day, no matter what setting you're in. So now we're going to go to Kara, who's down there. We're going to go to her, and she is going to talk about the alternative ideas that we came up with these cases that we may not have agreed with, but they're still alternatives. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.